Newton Crouch custom designed and built spraying equipment. A 1,250-gallon liquid applicator with a John Blue 9055 pump and a Raven CR7 for guidance.
Good evening. We're here to talk about another great piece of Newton Crouch equipment. This is a liquid truck, a 1,250-gallon stainless steel tank with a 50-foot boom. The unit's made up of 4 or 5 different components. Yes. Stainless steel tank. Then we have the John Blue meter and pump, then the booms, and then what kind of control system it has on it. This is a ground wheel drive unit, so the control is basically how fast you go and what tip size you have. The heart of the system is really the tank, and this is a stainless steel 304 tank, and we have a unique system here we'll call a bolster, so we can take the pressure off the tank. We don't have it tied to the frame, it rocks. So we have chains on it, keep it in place. Has a sparger tube, which if it's hooked up and has the secondary pump, it picks up flow from out of the bottom of the tank, sends it back to the tank and circulates the flow in the tank, keep your chemicals mixed up. It also can be used to suck chemicals into the unit or to help load the unit. Also, it has a indicator on the outside so you can see how many gallons you've used or how many you got left. And then we have our system that makes the booms operate is the hydraulics. This system has a hydraulic oil tank and hydraulic pump on it to operate the booms. So the main part of it is the oil tank. Then you have a PTO pump underneath, charges the oil, sends it back up to the flow control. The flow control then sends a specific amount of oil to the valve which operates the boom. And inside you have a master switch, left, right, in and out on both left and right. And you have a hydraulic engage for the press wheel. On the hydraulics, we have a unique feature here with a check valve that makes sure that the drive wheel is engaged and will not release until it's disengaged with hydraulics. We're always had a great relationship with John Blue. We've used them for years and years. This is the new next generation pump, 9055, which doesn't have a clutch. It's run off a press wheel. So it doesn't matter what size drive wheel you have, ground tire, only thing that matters is the drive wheel itself. This is a 20.5, has a certain ratio that may or may not change depending on how long you boom and your rate you want. Only thing you got to know about a John Blue is not to run it too fast and make sure you have the right tip size for the gallons per acre that you want. John Blue pumps work on changing the pressure. If you speed up and slow down, that's how they keep the rate the same. But it's always a good idea to kind of look back and check your pressure. So this unit has a feature to have an additional pressure gauge. It's a 4-inch stainless steel gauge, so you can see if the pressure range is in where you need to be, or if you lost a hose, you'd see the pressure drop and you know you need to go check it out and see what's wrong with it. One of the great things about our units is the boom with the turtle back. It also has springs on it to hold it in place. If you hit something in the field, it will move back, disengage, keep you from tearing up the boom. Booms come in all different shapes and sizes, lengths and widths. We can custom make almost anything you desire, even make the boom out of stainless steel instead of carbon. This unit has flood jets on it. They happen to be size 20. These are made so you can pull them out and put different sizes in to get different rates. By setting your John Blue differently on the scale, you can get all kind of different rates, limited to the tip and speed and how much pressure you can build. Okay, over the years we found that the shocks help hold the booms in place when you hit a bounce and keeps it leveled out. This unit has 2 sets of shocks, which actually does a lot better. We kind of recommend somebody thinking about that when they get up to the 50-foot booms. You've got the controls for the hydraulics. To make any of the controls work, you have to have the PTO engaged and the truck on, produces the oil pressure. You have to turn on the master. And this, of course, the hydraulics won't work without the PTO being on. And then you have your switches, blue being left, orange being right, and yellow being your drive wheel. And when your drive wheel's engaged, this light here will light up. Just always got to make sure that it's not on before you turn the master off. So those of you who've always wondered about how you keep from getting lost in the field, this unit has a guidance device on it, and it's always been hard to turn the guidance on and off with the press wheel. So this unit, we've installed a proximity switch. When you engage the tire, it's painting inside on the CR7. When it's disengaged, it cuts off the paint, breaks the connection, so it's not painting. So you have almost instantaneous on and off where you've been spraying or not. So let's go inside and look at the CR7. We're inside the cab. You have the CR7s mounted on a suction cup, and we have several videos that you can enjoy on YouTube to learn how to use it. But remember, the proximity switch gives you the reference of where you are in the field, and when you're through spraying, it turns off. It's a great addition to help you keep and know where you are and not be lost in the field. Yeah, it's been great to show you this piece of equipment today. If you have any questions, please call us in Griffin or Sebring or Albany, Georgia. We'll be glad to talk with you about any piece of equipment, liquid or dry, for almost any circumstance that you have. Thanks.
Technical assistance is available online 24/7 on our YouTube channel or our website, newtoncrouch.com. You can call us at 800-241-1350 Monday to Friday and speak with a real person. No recorded messages. Our knowledgeable staff will be glad to assist you. Proudly made in America, a family-owned business since 1940, Newton Crouch.